Another business that we own that sort of we've done extremely well out of and gives us that exposure to data centers and that AI thematic is a company called Global Data Center Group, GDC. So that's roughly a 230 mil market cap business. Now it's an interesting business. We took a position in last year, mid last year, around $1.50. And essentially what GDC is, they're a data center investment company, and they basically at the time, mid point of last year, they had three key assets. They had a majority ownership stake in Etix Everywhere, which is essentially 14 regional data centers based in France. They had a Perth-based data center listed Fujitsu, and they have a 1% holding in one of the fastest growing hyperscale data center owners in the entire world called AirTrunk. They mainly operate in the APAC region. Now, what happened at the middle of last year, the management remuneration structure due to pressure from large shareholders was changed, and the management was incentivized to essentially liquidate all the assets within the portfolio to their sort of net asset value, unaudited fair value, which was somewhere between $2.50 to $3. And if they were to do so, they could potentially make up to $30 million in performance fees. Now, there's a famous saying that if you basically show me the incentives, I'll tell you the outcome. And for us, that was a really key catalyst to see a re-rate in the stock, as the management is now incentivized to quickly sell these assets. We took a position in the company at $1.50 last year. And as of the last few months, they sold the Etix for $175 million, which was significantly above the book value of 117. That was done last month. They sold a data center back in Feb for 40 mil, which was about book value. And the AirTrunks is actually at the moment going through a sale process. Indicative bids are valuing this business anywhere between 15 billion to over 20 billion. And if you take away the debt and so on, the 1% holding is probably worth anywhere between 100 mil and 150 mil. AirTrunk is currently on their books at 45 mil. So the stock is trading at $3.20. So we doubled our money. We think there's probably another sort of maybe 10, 20% upside based on the AirTrunk valuation. And just a really classic example of how we sort of look for these undervalued assets, but we're waiting for that catalyst to crystallize value.